We're here now in Gwingris, and here is Spalvey again, and he wants us to find some bog lurkers and unlendings. Gwingris is in the Eregion part of the world, and then we head to Moria. We're south of Rivendell now. The bog lurkers, if my memory serves me correctly, are actually, yes, the holly tenders. It's a little bit of a misleading. Here you go. Fell holly tenders. In other areas, they certainly are called bog lurkers. So what we'll do, we'll just head over to where I know the dunlendings are, see if we see any more on the way, and if not, we'll come back up to this area and find them. There's another one. I think it's a bit of a bug. And these guys are trolls. Oh, there's another one. Oh, and there's another one just there. Excellent, that's our 5 bog lurkers. And let's go find the dunlendings, of which there's a camp just down here. And there's our 5. So we'll just milestone back to Gwingris as we can. And who do we have here? We have Haley has rejoined us again. And now we need to defeat some half-orcs. And there's a whole bunch around here, I know. What I'll do, I'll just stable master down. To earn the fast travel in Eregion, you need to have completed a certain number of quests, of which we haven't done yet. So whilst we have slow travel, we don't have the fast travel. Fortunately, this was something that LOTRO dropped after a while. It's in a couple of places around, I guess, this area. So Eregion, and LOTRO, I think it's the same as well. I don't think it's anywhere else, just those 2 areas. And it does slow the game down a little bit, and it is something I hope at some point they'll perhaps go back and just change how other areas are. I'm not sure it adds anything to the game, just making people travel slowly, especially if you're coming through here for the 2nd or 3rd or 4th time, as you play with different characters through the game. Right, where we want to be, probably about here. I'm just gonna jump off there and just mount up. And Pemba, not too far away. very much the little found the campsite is part of a deed for following behind the Fellowship, who came through this area, of course through Eregion and Hollin, before eventually ending up in Moria. Right, half-orcs. And we need 8 of these. There's lots and lots down here. Couple more. Oh, and some of which don't actually appear to be. There we go, there's the 8. And Theodore happens to be, there he is, in the ruins. And then we need to bring the treasure back to Holly at Gwingris. We haven't quite recharged our milestone, so we'll ride back up again. There's lots to do in Eregion. I could imagine though it's an area where fewer people will play through, particularly in the future, as one of the things that LOTRO has done is added more sort of level 40 to 50 areas. So there's now, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ways to get to level 50 before you head into Moria. So like the Wildwood and the Angle areas have been added fairly recently, all in the same area bracket. And you're throwing in like Foreshell and Angmar, lots of different routes to get up to level 50 before you head into Moria. Right, and the treasure's in. Have a chat with Spalvey. That's that week's quest done. Ooh, remain alert for anything suspicious. So what we need to do is just travel to our left there, but without jumping off too high a cliff, as I've done it before, and you die. But here will be fine. You do get a lot of titles doing the bingo quest chain. Ooh, a threatening axe. Let's just ride back up the hill again. In fact, we can milestone can be doing again. Right, so we talked to Spalvey there, and then we need to go and find him again, way off to the southeast, up on the Hollin Ridge. So we're back through the Dunlanding camp, Sadrechu. And then the Hollin Ridge is above us. Here's Spalvey. Just to take a look out. And then we're off at an instant. Up the Redhorn Pass. These winter spirits, if you're on level, really can be quite dangerous because they do a lot of damage quite quickly. Far easier to get with ranged weapons as well. Whenever you see one of the action quests over here, just give it a click. You can also do it via an emote as well, but just clicking the button. 99 times out of 100 is the simplest way to do these. And Spalvey's been caught up by some of his former mates. Willem comes along to join in as well. And there we are, we're done there. Portal us back to Gwingris, which is quite convenient. And there's the pass the Rothstone around, and that's our week's quest completed. And then we're looking for new names. New names for Spalvey. So we ask a couple of the elves here. Who in true elvish fashion, not super helpful. Right, so what Spav wants us to do is go and kill some landscape mobs, and hopefully that may give him some ideas. So what we have to do here is kill 7 different sorts of creature. I don't think it's just any 7, it's 7 particular types. And by just putting your mouse cursor over a creature, it will tell you if it's a good one. I'm not sure many people want to be a bog walker. And we'll just head down in the general direction of the Dunlending camp again and just to see what we can find. Oh, there's a firefly. Let's get one of the trees. Let's find one of the trolls in case they are one of them as well. Look, we've wandered out of the area. The area zone you can see here shrinks as you get the correct species, which does make this a little bit easier. Got the firefly. So let's head back into the red. There's a troll, and the answer was no, that's not one of them. What about a Dunlending? Yep. And again, you'll see the area has shrunk. What about Crabanes? Yep, Craban. Rockworms. Oh, one more. Oh, I believe they're half-orcs. So let's mount up and go back to Benbar. And that was indeed. There you go. So let's just milestone back to Gwingris. I think Orc Smasher would be a good one. What does Spell, you think? And again, that's our week's quest done. And then what we're doing here is that this the next area is Moria, and so essentially what the game now wants us to do is make sure that we are able to actually gain access to Moria. Won't do that as part of this particular stream, but the next time you'll see us, you will be in Moria. Thanks for watching.